I understand that not all of my hot takes are going to land on everybody, and that is perfectly okay. I live from the perspective that every single perspective is valid because every perspective reflects where you're at, what your beliefs are, your lived experiences, and your current level of awareness. I'm not here to convince anyone that my perspective is right. I am simply offering another perspective, one that will actually give you the freedom that you're seeking. And if I say something that makes your head tilt a little sideways, you can always ask, like, this is a beautiful question. We're describing a people pleaser, someone who believes that they're taking responsibility for their own emotions while also the responsibility for other people. A lot of the times when we talk about caring about our impact, it kind of gets framed in this shared humanity type thing. From the space of unconditional love, yes, we should care about how we impact others. But here's the nuance. Caring is different than carrying. Outsourcing and the entitlement that I speak about are subtle because they live in the energetics. When I truly embody the belief that we are all autonomous, we all have free will, that we are free to choose for ourselves, I stop measuring people against what I would do. That's projection. Just because I value emotional awareness and I care about my impact, it doesn't mean that others have to. And honestly, I think that most people genuinely do. Just don't always have the capacity to do better yet. They might lack awareness or regulation or tools. None of that excuses bad behavior, but it is a compassionate way to explain it. So here's the key piece. You can really only perceive emotional abuse when you outsource your power. When your sense of safety depends on somebody else, their behavior becomes a mirror for your unmet beliefs, fears, or expectations. The sting and the panic and the resentment, all of that is information showing you where you're still seeking validation outside of yourself. To answer the question directly, taking responsibility for your emotions does not mean taking responsibility for somebody else's behavior. If someone mistreats you, that's on them to own. Your responsibility begins with what you do after that. You tend to the emotions when they surface. Beliefs these emotions reveal, whether you choose to continue to participate in that dynamic. We give our power away anytime our emotional state is dependent on somebody else behaving a certain way. I find myself waiting for people to apologize or to take accountability or to treat me differently so that I can feel okay. That's validation seeking. It's the belief that I'm not safe and I'm not okay unless you behave right. It's my perspective that real healing happens when you learn to sit with yourself during those emotions instead of reaching for somebody else to fix them. You become your own source of validation. When your sense of safety no longer depends how other people show up. When you're truly embodying that state, you stop trying to change people. Just let them reveal who they are. You see them clearly without judgment. You love without attachment. And you choose without fear. That